You're one of the ones that made it. You came from a street gang banging life to a mogul. Worth a lot of M's. Like, talk to me what that transition was like.
Well, I was telling somebody today in a meeting, I was like, imagine all of the Fortune 500 drug dealers that got locked up before marijuana was legal.
Mm.
Imagine how fly they would be and how sharp they would be. I'm just one of those guys that just happen to beat the system. And I take my hustle, I take my street savvy, I take my experience around people, the way my mother raised me. My mother raised me to love people, right? I was born in the 70s, so I was raised in the era where it wasn't about color. So I had friends that was white, Hispanic, Asian, everything. You get what I'm saying? So I was taught to love people. So when I was able to get into the music industry, I was writing music for people. I was meeting people and I was becoming accustomed to learning what people love. And that's what made me likable, eventually made me lovable. And that's why I'm still here. And that's why my longevity is within the realms of me and the people that I, service. That's why I'm the people's champ. So they say.
Your mom was big in music too, right?
Oh man, please
Musician
believe
as well.
it. Man, mom sung in the church, led the choir, did all that good stuff. And, my whole family was connected to music, but nobody actually made that breakthrough to actually like get a big deal and become a big star. They was like a lot of writers, a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of artists that was connected to my family, but I was like the first one to actually break the mold. But it's the years of them not making it, which was the spirit of me pushing through.
Right.
They paid the dues.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You can't do it without the forefathers and the grandmothers and the people that did it before you that gave you the foundation.
Just their prayers alone.
Man, that goes a long way. See, but Jack,
Yeah.
they don't understand when they say I'm praying for you, how serious that is.
Yeah.
Like, we really be needing that. Like, I always say to everybody, parents or everybody that has people in their life that's older, that always say, I'm praying, tell your friend Snoop Dogg I'm praying for him. I appreciate that.
Yep. And I tell people all the time, you wonder why people, especially our generation, be so hurt when our grandmothers died, because that's the only people we feel like that we know that was praying for us every day.
All the time.
They told us that every day, I'm praying for you.
Man,
That's, you used
Granny
to hear
was
that all
on
the time.
my head about praying for me. And then when I come to see her, she had Jimmy Swaggart on 24/7.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
dumping boatloads of money in Jimmy's pot. You understand? Jimmy Swaggart got to raise $3 million every day, baby.
Swagger.
$3 million?
Yeah, Swagger. Yes, sir. Shout out Jimmy Swagger, man.
Hey, let's take a real small chronic break real quick, man. We appreciate you because
You didn't say that right, Matt. You got to say, can we have a moment of silence for this small chronic break?
there you go, legendary.
Legendary. Only you can say that, though.
Exactly. That was your tone, but because that's how we wanted to come into, and it didn't initially work out. But when I said we got Snoop online, but we gonna have to be able to
Blow one for the po one.
Yeah.
So it took a little finessing, but shout out Brian. Brian made that happen.
Brian made it
So
happen?
We appreciate you.
Oh,
Brian.
Lion
Shout out
Brian.
B.
He finally came through. Lion Brian came through.
B hold us down, man. B hold us down.
Appreciate you, V. But anyway, back. You've been someone that's been able to, I guess, connect different worlds. Almost someone who's a bridge builder between the streets and business through football and the communities, music, and it goes on. Where did you learn how to bridge those gaps and bring all these different people together?
You know what, MB? I think it became something that grew on me. I think it was always in me. It just grew on me as far as like my arms and my legs, something that I move with every day. It grew on me like that to where it was something I had to move with every day. Because I come from violence. I come from negativity and hate and fuck them niggas and bitch ass niggas and we ain't supposed to be cool with them niggas. And I come from that energy. So me making it was, if I make it, I want the niggas that don't supposed to like me to like me. Let me write something that they gonna like. Let me do something that they gonna like. I may offend my neighborhood more than offending your neighborhood because I'm stepping outside of the box and breaking a chain of negative energy, and I'm bringing people together who would have never came together. And it's by coincidence, it's by the glory of God that Death Row Records was built off of Bloods and Crips. Because prior to that, there was no communication with Bloods and Crips. Like, our communication was like, nigga, what's happening? What's up? Disrespect on every level. So when Death Row Records came about, it forced us to communicate and to collaborate and to be around each other. And to either nigga man up or hoe up, or hoe show up. Nigga, ain't no in-betweens. You have to get down or lay down. Because it was always somebody aggressive there. But it taught us how to be better people. And like, man, I like these niggas. Let me Man, y'all, nigga, you like the same cereal I like? Nigga, you like Good Times, nigga. You like, nigga, all the shit I like, you like. Like, you know what? It's like, you know what? It's a stereotype that we gotta break. And I was just willing to be the nigga that just was like, fuck it. In the beginning on Death Row, Suge used to get mad at me because I used to hang with his homies too much. Meaning that, not like mad, but like, nigga, you going all in the hood with this nigga and buying dogs and doing all kind of shit with this nigga. This nigga's a killer. So?
And
You brought him around me.
yeah.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm supposed to do. I ain't supposed to be a shell, nigga. I'm supposed to get out and move around. And I moved around and I became a peaceful motherfucker because I seen that we was all alike and I seen I had power. And I seen when I walk in a room, people listen and people react different. So instead of me being the nigga that's like, get that nigga. Get that nigga. I was like, hey, go get that nigga. Go get that nigga. Come here. What's happening? What y'all tripping off of? Man, y'all both got love. Man, quit, man, get this nigga a hug. Get this nigga your number. Quit playing, nigga. We all family.
You use your shot calling in a positive way.
Right. Never seen before. Always the other way.
Have you ran into any kind of trouble with that? Any
Always.
pushback?
Always, because that's considered as soft. Actually, me and Tupac, our clash was that. Because remember when Tupac got out,
You was on a different path at
I
that
was-
time.
when he got out, I was fighting a murder case.
Yeah.
That's different than, nigga, what's happening, nigga?
That's totally different.
But if you ain't going through it, it ain't.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And if you young,
You don't know.
it looked like stripes. It looked like, oh, nigga, that's what you supposed to do. Nigga, come on, let's get back in this shit. Because that's the kind of nigga he was. Like, nigga, I take my stripes and get back, and that's the kind of nigga I was until that happened. Because a life was lost. It's different. You get what I'm saying? So I was emotionally attached to that, and I couldn't find myself being mad at niggas no more and having beef. And he wanted me to not like certain niggas and that, like, fuck them niggas. And I was like, no. They didn't do nothing to me.
That's how a real man stand though. If you don't like if you don't like somebody, I don't like them either. But at the same time, if it's somebody I don't know and they got beef, I'm not gonna jump on the side because I know one of them. I would
Watch
try
this.
To,
Let me
yeah,
give you a
it's the
better
same
scenario.
situation.
This is different. Us three. You Pac, you Biggie, I'm Snoop. We all friends at the same time. We didn't hung out at the same time. We didn't smoke weed, chopped it up about bitches and all kind of shit. 93, 94. Then, Cuz go to jail. Cuz get out, Cuz get shot. Now he tripping on Cuz, but I go and see Cuz and they don't do nothing to me and everything is cool with me and I'm leveling it out like, I don't think Cuz did that to you. Then I say, hey, Suge, put Cuz with us, get him with us, now he with us. Now he really want me to ride on him.
Yeah.
When I could be the, hold on, let me show you that he didn't do it. But niggas didn't want to hear that. Fuck that, he did it and Suge pushing right with him. Yeah, he did it and fuck them niggas. When it's like, nah. I can get us all in the room when we can get some understanding. Cause I think we'd be better making money together.
Can you
These
imagine?
niggas is rapping just like us.
you
They
imagine?
taking the same stuff. They really are little homies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop pressing and learn how to be partners.
Shit can be beneficial.